Hi, good evening. Hello from Russia. So, we're talking today about billions for fun. I'm so excited to talk about it because this is absolutely sacred information that I knew from my day one. But I have so many emotional blockages to speak up about this in public. And in some level, I knew that this gift is given to me to multiply joy on this planet. So it's not only about easy money and freedom, it's understanding of our purpose to really put ourselves on a map. And if you're talking about thousands, if you're talking about millions, there's still logic involved and understanding. And if you're talking about billions, easy, that billions can be created for fun. This is information sounds like unreal, and most of the struggle with money we had because we didn't learn that in order to have money we have to get it from someone else. And that's how we start to understand compromising, hard work, denial, chasing, and idea that the bigger money is more difficult. It has to be more time, more energy involved. And this is consciousness of the controller, of calculating every step. And it's based on the idea like I don't have it and resources in someone else's hands. So this is understanding of resource of money. It's a total bullshit. I mean, that was fun for three-dimensional experience, collective experience, but it's not the divine truth how money works, how resources work, how we creating it. And I think this is a program to come and join and really create like those money. It's not for the people who is not ready to let go previous idea of controlling, chasing, denial, and compromising. This is only for the brave one who already got enough of three-dimensional experience, and they just like ready to awake and ready to put themselves on a map and understand like what, not even understand, I'm sure those people who are in awakening point, they know from their heart that they choose and that they come here for a bigger game, for change rules, for multiply awareness, for multiply clarity, to create innovations, not from the point of the chasing or the crisis, but from the point like this kind of like what we've been experiencing That's very strange, and I know by my heart that it's not how those people are telling me that the life is work. Does it make sense what I'm saying? So basically, I want to say today 2 points, like the major one. First one, money not difficult. When we see that I am source, I am create my resources with my vibrations, with my frequency, and I don't have to take money from anyone else. I can exchange, but I don't see other people that they are my source. I see myself as the source, and I do exchange with those who I vibrationally match, who are value what I have and I value what they have. So basically, difficulty of the money and the resource gonna be always if we think that someone or something our source. And this is programs Billions for Fun. It's to take back our power, our energy that we was overgiven in that experience to someone or something, and to truly understand that like I am the source of my life, like me and awareness are majority. And this is Billions for Fun. It's understanding that we here to create. Like this is the freedom of creativity, of fun, of innovations, of really like enjoying life. Because three-dimensional idea, like if I need money for my project, I need to get it from someone or from something, or wait for the investor and things like this. And that idea, my emotional quality, it's not even go for the appreciation. It's we on a loop, pain, approval, survival, masochism, pain, survival, chasing, approval, masochism. So all this three-dimensional idea of life keeping people on very low emotional quality. And if we're talking about fun, innovation, creativity, and really manifestation life without compromise, you have to understand that our emotional quality have to be aligned to the happiness and above. Only there manifestation is easy. Only there we, in inner peace, we able to hear our heart, our soul guidance, and that creative impulse is the easiness. That's the miraculous. That's the easy. That's the fun. That's the joy. That's the understanding. That's why I'm in this life. It makes sense. Like, why I actually arrive on this planet, because we're talking about free will. Yeah? So if I had a free will, why would I land on the unlimited suffer and chasing and survival, and what is the fun of it? But the thing is, to come to the 5 dimension and come to the awareness and appreciation and happiness and like permission, allowing ourselves to live like we want to. We have to take back our power, our focus from the programs that based on the approval, masochism, perfection, fear, luck, survival, idea like the life is dangerous, life is against me. And to take that power from that programs is very difficult, because that programs mostly are created in our childhood. So this is Billions for Fun clarity group guidance. I'm gonna help you to take your power from those programs that in our subconsciousness, in our childhood, was took us as a hook. And that was our choice for particular reason, whatever. Everyone have their own study or learning from the contrast or whatever. There are a few reasons, and you have your own for sure. Maybe you know what kind of reasons, maybe you don't, maybe some of them already clear to you and some is like unfolding now. Especially this time, like super retrograde and Mercury and whatever happened. For me, it's such a blessing time, because I understood already many years ago, if we talking about like intense energy, we have to set up our goal like big one, like real one, from the heart, like talking about legendary, talking about masterpiece. And that's how we see our retrograde is giving us catapult. It's like so many layers of the bullshit is going away. And I'm so happy that I'm talking with you about this now, because it's actually the first time I'm talking publicly open about Billions for Fun. A few years ago I wrote the book about it, and till now it's not public, not published, because I had this emotional blockages to speak up this information publicly. And it's big, it's freedom, it's like understanding like why we are here. And like when we creating big goals for us, like big, like our controller, our previous experiences, like what it's not possible, but just for one moment feel that you already have it. Feel like you already have like multi-billions in your life, like already exist, already in your reality. Just feel it, like go to the mirror and look to your eyes and feel like I already have it. Or just lay down to the bed or shower, just close your eyes, feel it, you already have it. What does it mean for you? This is idea of big money is difficult, or the money is difficult, is give us idea of survival and misery. Like inside we feel so exhausted and tired. But if you put multi-billions in your past, like it's already exists, it's already your reality, what kind of emotional quality you feel? If you start to feel like more straight and more beautiful, more relaxed, more understanding, like you feel real to yourself, it's mean that you're talking about your real size. It's just like idea of understanding of the resource and three-dimensional make us suppress and minimize, and idea of survival. If we eat, if we have place on our head, be grateful. But it's not who we are truly. We are the creators. We come here to have fun, to celebrate life, to be grateful, to enjoy, to travel, to communicate, to trust, to talk to each other, not only for a business, you know, or what is our interest can be from that person, but to know like what is your interest. Do you like seeing? Do you like go to picnic? This kind of things, like, we already start to forgetting because we on a wheel of survival for so many lives and so many years, and it's kind of like even the joyful time we mixing with the business and we think that it's cool. But idea of the creation of the masterpiece, it's not from the point of hunger, it's from the point I want it, that's why I create. I think it's fun. So this is collaboration of the people who awake into abundance, who awake into the wealth, who awake into the I am source. And all my responsibility is to be happy, is to be honest to myself. That's for what I'm responsible. So when we collaborate with this point of view, it became unity. We understand, like, I don't have to pretend to talk to anyone. I don't have to pleasing. I don't have to chase. I don't have to minimize myself or suppress or lie, you know, because I just want something from someone. This is understanding, like, I am the source. I am responsible, like all my focus on me, how I feel, what I really want, what is my impulse, when I want to rest, when I want to go for a walk, when I want to create, with who I want to create. Same about love. It's like understanding when the couple together without I want something from you or just afraid to be alone. Like love for love, you know, I want to be with you because I want to be with you. And this is like we're talking about quality of life, and billions for fun, it's more than the millions, but the secret here, not about amount of money, it's about permission to be who we really are. It's about permission to be, to feel, to experience our truth. Does it make sense? I'm so happy to talk to you about it because this is well-being and alignment and the happiness and the joy and manifestation and creativity and unity. This is our absolute truth. This is who we are. It doesn't matter how old, where we're born, what is our gender. We all one. And when we start to really putting ourselves on a map of our life and create a project which gonna be full of kindness, full of care, full of joy, full of creativity, full of fun, sparkle idea. This idea, like, I don't have to fight for money, I don't have to take anyone, I don't have to use my force, I don't have to lie, I don't have to pretend, I don't have to please anyone. I just want to do it because I want to do it, and I know how to create my own resources for that. How does it feel to you? This is the true permission. to awake into I am here in the present moment. So this is like Billions for Fun. This is the collective, the group guidance, clarity, group clarity guidance that we're gonna do for 2 months. For 2 months with guaranteed results. Tell me if it's resonate, if you have questions for this, if you want to know more. I say I'm gonna do one more live presentation for this, but I just want to do it, I think, for the group who is interested. That's gonna be also complimentary. You just need to put in the comments like plus or like say I'm interested. So I'm gonna create group and I'm gonna answer your questions, like what is it, how we can create, and oh my god, this is beyond of just awakening. This is like real proof that it's working. And with this course that I want to do, all our experience, like each and every one member in this course who gonna be with me, all our results, we're gonna show to people like this is real. This is how it's worked. This is how resources are easy. This is how our honesty are desired by others. Of course, by us in the first place, but also others. It's incredible. This is like collective awakening to understanding, like we can be unit, we can be one. Like if you understand that resources are easy, that we don't have to fight, we don't have to kill for it, we don't have to survive for it. If you will know how the alignment work and get clarity on the vibrational world and the emotional quality, and all of us together, when we start to show our result, like what we done and what is the result and what we can do with these resources, can you imagine what kind of influence we're gonna give to the world? This is major awakening. Awakening into the easy, into joy, into unity. This is incredible. I'm more than happy to finally create this project with public. And yeah, I was working with this project for individual some time ago, and a few days ago I'm gonna do this Millions of Fun project for public, and then I like, nah, I'm gonna be honest as possible. I'm gonna show you what we really able to do, and let's not minimize ourselves and really surrender to our purpose, to our giving true quality of our betterment to the world, to ourselves. I have this unique gift. I know how to see where the power, it's called misalignment. So when we got in some trauma or shocking situation, or like system belief, it's like so powerful that suck you in and your energy is there. So with my clarity guidance, I'm able to see where your power is given away. So basically, if we just take the knowledge of the creative manifesting all these resources, it's not gonna work until we're gonna take our power from that points where our power was given away. And that's what we're gonna do with my followers on this 2 months course, because we just gonna, like a sniper, point by point, taking out our power back. And in other things, like what I wanted to say today, think about this. Just imagine your life without masochism, approval, and perfection. Like, I was shocked when I understood how huge power of approval was paralyzing me. It's like we grew up with the idea that we have to be good, and we even didn't understand what is the good and bad means. It's just like someone told us and someone else told them, like, good, it's not say even to myself how I feel, what is my needs, what is my desire, what is my vision about, like, what's happened. That's how we go on compromising. That's how we raping ourselves emotionally, and we're not allowed to speak up even, like, how we feel. I was shocked that for most of my life I could not say no to the things I didn't want to do. And it was like related to my family, and the family was like, how you say no to the relative, or like idea of approval, and the masochism and the guilt and the perfection is keeping people paralyzing. And of course, if we're talking about emotional quality, it's not happiness at all. It's not even appreciation. We on the depression mode, anger, survival, pain, chasing, or done with it, and we seem like, okay, now I don't feel stress, now I'm in happiness. No, it's not the happiness. To happiness we need to go up, 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 up and above. Here, what we saw that it's happiness, it's just a point between stress and the guilt and the chase and the fight. So we trapped in low down. And this is understanding, like clarity, when to say yes and when to say no, that start to liberate us from the chasing for the love. So this program, Billions for Fun, it's understand, like, permission for love, permission for health, permission for beauty, creativity, resources, permission for freedom. This is start to be yes when we put our intention first. This is my life. For many of you, it's okay to not know how it's gonna be done, because this knowledge, this sacred knowledge, was really available for majority. It's like our experience on the 3D dimension was multiply ourselves in the ignorance, into understanding, like, I I don't think like my life is that matter that able to change the whole hologram and like to be a great influencer. But actually it's opposite around. All our lives, one and all, are equally matter. It's totally doesn't matter where you born, how old you are, what is your gender, how much disappointment or blockages you had, or how far you to spiritual awakening. If the if you have an impulse from your heart to know how else we can collaborate with our resources on the easy level, on the putting ourselves on a map, it's like a permission to live, permission to love, permission to live our purpose. The purpose is not a coincidence. Purpose that been planned, it's the puzzle for a plan. And when we say yes to it, all plans start to work. So this is information that I have, this is sacred knowledge that I have, this is from my core of my soul. And if you interested to know how we can collaborate with life without chase, without pleasing, without suppressing ourselves, I'm so happy to teach you. I want to multiply this knowledge. I am here for having fun with you and create and enjoy and to really come to the clarity what is possible. Because many of us, we have idea of the programming of our relative, what was the possible for them. And when we start to feel depression or suppression, it's just like because we operating on their understanding of life. So this is program Billions for Fun. It's absolutely for everyone who was seeking for this knowledge, who was praying for this knowledge, who is grateful for this knowledge, and who is willing to implement on their life. I'm so happy to teach you and multiply this alignment and well-being with you. And if you have any question, you can DM me directly. And if you want like more question answer in the group, just put like plus, so I mean something in the comments, and I will create one more like answering questions for those who feel like it's interesting, but I don't know what is it. Yes, and for those who already know me, or maybe been in some of my program or individual, we have things like this. This is program Billions for Fun. Have few options. It can be options like sign in today. You get a present from me. Present to reading astrology, royal astrology reading, like what is your soul purpose and what is your tools and what is your gifts. And that's done not by me, but the person who I trust a lot, and I know that she's the best in it. So that's present is value 900 euros. And also till 18th of October we have early birds price, and we start in this program 1st of November. And this program have ability to sign up. There will be some conditions, but you can sign up with if I don't have result, my payment would be returned to me. So what else to say, like yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you're so excited and you feel resonate from your heart, like, and you suddenly got the impulse, because every time before I do some program or like absolutely ready to multiply with your awareness, I'm praying to collective awareness, and I invite all the souls who've been looking, who've been seeking for this information, who've been praying for this information. And I have so many times miracles, like people come and they say, I accidentally saw you and it so resonate, and I saw you in my dreams and things like this. So definitely, if you see me and you recognize and your heart saying like, I want to know more, or it's absolutely yes, just DM me right now, and I'm so available to welcome you, to hug you and say, let's create together. It's done, it's boring to play small, to complain, to cry, to feel like misery, suppression, depression. It's very, very, very boring. I'm done with that. If you're done with that as well, and you really want resources, if you want creativity, and I know that your heart is full of kindness, and it's regarding everyone. I've been travel around the world a lot, and when I talk from my heart to people, I see that everyone heart is full of kindness, full of love. And when people come from the cold, from disappointment, from the survival, it can be a little bit tension. But when we understand that resources are easy, and all what we have to do is just to be honest to ourselves and be happy. Of course we're gonna be happy because we are honest. So honest, it means that I'm saying no when I don't want something, and I'm saying yes to when I want something. That's kind of honesty, you know, no compromising, no pretending, no pleasing. That's all our ideas. They don't have to die when we die from the depression and suppression. Our ideas are dying. But when we have all these resources to create our these ideas full of love and kindness and joy, it's gonna be realized, it's gonna be reality. So I'm so excited, and I'm so like you know, these feelings kind of like warm, tender happiness. Like I feel like all is well, like we doing well, we like we safe to know this, we safe to talk about this in public and create these miracles, and understand like we don't have to hide anymore, we don't have to pretend small, we don't have to denial. And definitely I'm so happy to teach you how to free ourselves from the approval, from the masochism, from the perfection. Yes, yes, I'm so looking forward to hug you, and you're welcome. It's the way back home. It's finally a joyful time for us to create. Love you all. Bye.